Hello guys, welcome to another market day video. My husband's right here.
Yep.
And we are literally about to arrive, so I'm gonna get off of here but put a time lapse of us setting up. Alright guys, we're still in the middle of setup. However, I'm turning on my Square terminal. And I gotta set up offline payments. So get this started. We're almost set up. My husband went to go get his soap because he made some soap. And in this market you're able to bring something that your immediate family member, which of course would be my husband or me, has made. Guys, we just made our first sale while we're setting up. That is great. So we already made our booth feedback. This is going to be a good day. I'm setting up my business cards. And good thing I already set up offline payments because she wouldn't have been able to pay with cards. So always have your checkout first. You never know who's going to show up. Got the hubby fixing the product and the tagging, but our table is set up, so let me show you. Alright guys, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. I'm going to showcase my husband. What do you think about this market?
I mean, you've sold a couple things so far.
You think it's worth it coming today?
Yeah, it's pretty busy.
Yeah, we're like 30 minutes till 2 hours in, so we already like made at least what we made back last market. Within almost 2 hours in.
Maybe.
Yeah, we did. So we're gonna keep you updated, but I'm gonna just crochet this bathing suit cover because I forgot the colors for my orders. So
You dropped something, by the way.
thanks. So.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
These are very good.
We got the reusable water balloons as well. You fill them up and then you just squeeze the water out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright guys, I'm trying to do this microphone thing because I've tried it multiple times and apparently it's not trying to pick up the sound unless I'm right up on it. So sorry for the last clip when we did an update. However, we tried our best, and my husband was testing out the mics as well. See if it connect both of the mics. Okay, I added everything up and see what our total was. So let's run down and tell you what I sold. All right, so I got it right here. We had, while I was setting up, and my husband went to go grab his soap because the Greenville State Farmers Market allows me to bring stuff that my immediate family member or I have made. So that's what we did because my husband is my immediate family member. But while he was gone, I sold a blue dino, the chubby dino, and all of the patterns will be listed down below for credit reasons because I can't remember exactly what pattern I made that from, but I had to adjust that pattern a little bit. I remember that. But that was $15 and it was a card transaction. All right. That order was at 7, or that sale was at 7:20 before the market even started. So I already made my boo fee back with that. And the person was super nice. And I learned something from that sale. So I was trying to give out the little bags with the windows. However, the customer gave me some feedback, and because I was asking her if she wanted a bag, and I grabbed this one. They're like, well, if I was giving it as a gift, I would accept that one. However, can you just do it in a regular bag? I was like, okay. Thank you for giving me some feedback because those bags with the windows do cost more. So I need to learn the customer's preferences if they even like the white bags with the window. All right. The next sale was not up until 9:25, so about almost an hour and a half into the market, and I sold a washcloth, which is kind of like a mix of gray and white because it was a multicolored. Let me see if I got it. I think I got it right here. From Peaches and Cream, this one, and I freehand that pattern. I didn't follow a pattern for that one. However, I do want to start doing some of the rustic washcloths. I really want to do that for the Fall Fest and Junkin' and Jamming. So I need to really get in. I'll link the pattern that I'm talking about down below where it has 3 different styles. I don't do the corner to corner though because that's not me. Never tried it. I'm intimidated by it. But they got that washcloth set in gray and mixed with white, and they got a dark green bass. The bass finally sold. I was in a rush to get it sold because I don't know if it's going to sell in the fall. I mean, you can fish all year as far as I know, but it's more popular in the spring and summer, so I wanted to get that gone. And I sell my bass for $20, and I sold the washcloth set for $8. I said I was going to increase it, but I did not change the tag. So this is a reminder to please change the price on the tag. But that totaled up to $28, and it was a card transaction. And next thing roll around about 20 minutes later, I got 2 kids and a grandmother came up to my table. The kids loved everything, and the kid picked a white chicken, so I only got 1 black chicken, so I need to market prep chickens for the rest of the season. They picked it's not my pattern. They picked the Loso elephant, which is in pink. I said no sew, but it's actually a Loso because you sew on the ears, I believe. So yeah, I will link the pattern down below. And then they also got the reusable water balloons. I sell the reusable water balloons for $5, and it was in the American colors. Do you see it? It's kind of like this one. I don't think you can tell, but it's that color. The dark blue, kind of like American colors. I was pushing that as well because I only had 1 of them, and I was just keeps telling the people who had kids like this would be really, really cool. And I was explaining it. It's because of the material, and one person thought it was cool, so they got it with the 2 other items. So white chicken, pink Loso elephant, I'm calling it Loso, and the reusable water balloons. That totaled up to $25. It was a card transaction, and like I said, it was about 20 minutes after someone had bought the washcloth set in Green Bass, which is around $9.49. And then 10 o'clock is where stuff started picking up. I did not write down the time for my last order, but I know it was about that time. All right. So around 10:06, 2 hours to the market, I had two friends came up to me. They're not my friends, but they were just best friends, looks like. I may be wrong, but one of them bought an axolotl for $8. It's crochet by Jenna's. That I do remember. I don't remember what color they bought. I know I should write it down, but I did not. So I'm sorry, but they did add. One of them did add $1 tip, and thank you very much. So that total was $9. And then the other person got a $5 B. So I already got a B body already crochet, so I need to crochet the wings. So I only got one $5 B and two B keychains, which I need to just donate the old ones because I got better quality now. So I need to just donate those two keychains and just remake the other ones because there's got to be something, because I've had those since like October or September since I started making them. So I need to like figure out if it's the quality. But my quality's gotten a lot better since then. Those two orders with the axolotl B was at 10:06, and they were both card transactions. And then around 10 minutes later, at 10:17, someone bought the Mushy Boy. That's the free pattern on Instagram. But this one had a blue top, and it was for a little boy bought it, and it was $5 because I didn't know how to price it, and it also didn't take me a lot of time, but it also didn't take a lot of materials, so I sold it for $5. And that was a card transaction because the adult was with them. But they were just like, the little boy came to the table, was very, very adamant to get something from my table. And so the adult was just like, okay, let's get this real quick. I knew they were in a rush, which is okay. I understand that because there's stuff that happens in life you just gotta rush. However, I benefited from that, so thank you. And then the last sale of the day was one of my also big orders. It was for a muddy pig and a tulip turtle from Meg's Makes Crochet, or Meg Makes Patterns. It was in the blue version. I believe it had that light blue, baby blue, green shell, but it also had a blue body. And I sold those for $15 instead of $18 now. So I know $15 is that sale price for those turtles, because when I had them at 18, people were hesitant, but when I have it at 15, they're more intending to buy it. But I also got the Muddy Pig, which is, I had to make a few alterations from it, from the Meg's Make patterns to make it work. I think she calls it Muddy Petunia. I think so. But I sold that one, and I sold the Tulip the Turtle in blue for a total of $23, and that was my only cash order. So I had $23 in cash, and I took a total of $87 in card. Now, I had to pay $10 to have a table there. But before I get into the fees, I'm going to tell you my total was $110. I had $2.86 in square fees for the card transactions, and then I had a $10 table fee. So my total profit was $97.14, which is great. We did not sell the crochet hooks or the crochet kits, but while I was away from the table, my husband was mending the booth. Someone said that my crochet kits were a really good idea, and I've got a lot of eyes but not sales yet, so it's okay. It's giving me time to make my own pattern so I can promote it, but I just provide the materials, so maybe it's just not my time yet, and it's okay. Maybe I just need to revamp also, and also invest in better packaging, maybe. All in all, the experience was great. The organization people are very, very kind. They do put me under my main name, so I don't know why. I think it's a Google thing, because I never could change my last name in Gmail. So I definitely need to figure out how to do that. Um, Other than that, it was a really good crowd. Um, After about 10:20, it was really slow, really slow. We got to pack up at 12:45. I think that's when we started packing up, and we were done by 1 o'clock. So it only took us 15 minutes to set up. And I'm gonna put a picture. We did an L shape with a cart. I also brought my shelf, but I never put it up because I didn't think it was needed, and also however, the only thing I wish I could have done was put up my baby blankets because I had a few people that were saying this would be great. We have an upcoming child coming in, and I was telling them I do embroidered eyes, but I also do baby sets. So it would be great if I can finish a baby set, and because I got two blankets, if I can just make it into the set or have it separately to where people can just see an example of my work. So I think that would be beneficial for me to do for September or October. So, but I do know what I need to do for October is also make. Do I have the color? It's somewhere in this cube. It's Sweet Snuggles. Sweet Snuggles. Not Sweet Snuggles Light. I need to make another chunky jellyfish because that was one of my best sellers back then. People were eyeing it, so that's good. But that is it, and that's all I can say. I'm so glad that my husband is getting more comfortable on the video, so I can show them to y'all guys because y'all love seeing the teamwork that we do. I do know that later on that day, while I was at work, I got an order for 3 custom hooks. So I'm waiting for the bees to come in because I want to give more of a variety. And I also had to get some more hooks shipped in. So thank you very, very much. That's my biggest crochet custom hook order that I've ever gotten. And I believe it's going to Hawaii. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot appreciate y'all enough. Every single order with the hooks and all that is literally helping us get through August because there's not going to be any markets in August because I need to focus on getting as much of the every weekend bonus at my job, but then also finish out these orders before we go on vacation. So that is what we're going to do. I know some things are supposed to be delivered today for that hook order, but some of the things also will not be delivered till tomorrow. So if y'all want a big haul for what I've gotten, just let me know. But other than that, please like, comment, subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I will see y'all guys next time. Bye!